There's a search for answers about what happened inside this forensic lab in Jefferson County. Now almost 30 years of work by a DNA analyst at CBI is under the microscope.
It's fairly bad. Whenever you have a lab analyst that alters data in a forensic case file, that's bad.
Phil Danielson is an expert witness on DNA. He says what CBI has discovered in Missy Woods' work raises so many questions.
You're going to court and you're presenting the jury with an incomplete or, in fact, an untrue representation of the evidence.
An internal affairs investigation found Woods manipulated data, impacting more than 650 cases since 2008. There could be more, as the agency is still reviewing cases that date back to 1994.
So the question that we're all asking is, how does this scandal, and there's no other word for it, it's a scandal from the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, impact these cases, and we're still figuring that out.
District Attorney Brian Mason in Adams County wants more specifics. What is clear, though, this creates a ton of work for prosecutors who now must review cases.
And it requires us now to not only review those cases and determine whether or not they need to be relitigated in any way, it means calling victims and victims' families and explaining to them the case that was resolved years ago now may not be resolved anymore.
The agency says Woods didn't make up DNA matches. Instead, she cut corners and excluded some results. After Woods worked on cases for decades, CBI became aware of potential issues last September. The timeline is creating questions too.
Exactly how did this come to light?
Colorado's public defender office says this investigation will likely mean many criminal cases will be reopened. They want to know if anyone has been wrongfully convicted. Woods' attorney says his client has never given false testimony that's resulted in a false conviction.
You think about all the layers of something like this, and then contacting victims' families who thought things were over, just the sheer amount of court cases.
Yes, and the amount of work and the amount of money, too. The state has already requested millions of dollars to not only retest these cases, but potentially retry these cases. This is a lot of work that has been put on people.
Goodness. All right, thank you, Kelly.